Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're looking at ZetaChain, and it's not looking good for Zeta actually. As of now, as you can see, it has gone down the hill, and which may not be a good. If if you're looking to buy this one, I think we have a pretty good entry around here. So we actually got the good we actually got the good bounce back from here. It's not that much still. I think it will probably come at this price. So what we are looking around is we are looking around 1.67 to 1.71, which is a sweet spot. And I think this demand zone was actually did got filled back on the March 5th, as we can see, and after that it did go up as high as $2.5, which was pretty big. So since it has been tested, I think it may not work this time, but still this has become support, and I think it may actually work as well. So this is the first entry which we will be looking at. So before we come to the rest of it, I will just try to go and see why the Zeta is down actually. So the first reason I believe could be due to their stats. So if we do go to their stats, as you can see here, the daily transactions aren't even above $1 million, which is not that good. If you just look at the cross chain, if you look at it, and if you look at the cross chain blockchain, so in terms of their growth, it has flattened, as you can see, from I believe from March 10th, which is not that good. And in terms of active accounts, which have also gone downhill, which not good. Same goes to the new accounts, that is also not good. Even the new transactions have gone down, and the growth has actually stopped, and the same goes to the transaction fees and other things. So in terms of a G5 value, as you can see, it has also gone down. So the Zeta states are down across the board, which is not that good as well. So another thing which is something which I really don't like about Zeta is their update. So as you can see, they gave a January recap, and if you go to the date, it's actually March 12th. So that is a very lackluster performance, I believe, giving an update of a January in a March, which is over 1 month. So I don't really like that. So but they do have some things going on which I think are pretty awesome. As you can see, they have been doing partnerships. So they just made a partnership with RetroBridge. User can actually use RetroBridge for Zeta EMV. Another thing is that they one of the biggest use of their cross-chain smart contracts is the BTC native loans. As you can see here, native BTC loans stored as an NFT on a ZetaChain is one of the many cross-chain uses made possible by their new NFT omni-chain smart contract toolkit, so which is pretty good. And in terms of that, they also partnered with the Hooked protocol, and if you look at the Hook market cap, I think it should be good. Just a second, let's just check it. So and that is one that okay. So Hook does have a good market cap, so still it is a good partnership. So in terms of other things, they had this update. As I said, this was from the January, and they gave it in the March. Not good. So in terms of other thing, uh, they also had campaign with Bitget wallet. So they also gave out some Zeta there. So we also have, so I did not see this one. So they have a ZetaChain. Just a second, let's see what is it. I believe this is okay. So they have ZetaChain utility and update on reward. So let's just see if we have any utility going on. The updated Zeta token distribution is live on the Zeta token at the high level. Zeta is designed as utility and native currency for the ZetaChain. Okay, so we do know that Zeta is used for securing the proof of stake. So it is used for staking ZEMB, which I believe is Zeta Ethereum virtual machine, transaction fees, cross-chain transaction fees, gas fees, and governance. So that is it is used for, and this is the distribution. and let's just see what we have here. Are there any changes which we would like? So we have a user growth pool, which I believe after remaining starting 6 months. Okay, so we have ecosystem fund, validator incentive, liquidity intensive incentives, protocol, treasury, core contributors, purchaser, and distributors. Okay, so as for the case of purchasers, I believe they are, just a second, ZetaChain Coinbase. Just a second, we will discuss who these purchasers are. So these purchasers are actually these investors. So ZetaChain had a series A at which they raised around 27 million, and they had a purchaser of around 12 million, and out of which I believe we also, okay, so these are the purchasers, and they will start getting their tokens in around, and they will start getting their tokens in around August, and I think we may see a sale pressure coming in the August. So you have to keep in mind, as of now it's not doing that good, and if we do see a purchaser releasing their token, then I think they may be selling. So you have to be extremely careful with that as well. So in terms of their upcoming unlocks, they have monthly unlocks, out of which there we have a user growth pool and liquidity incentives. So as for user growth pool, which is I think good, because they are actually encouraging, they are giving out rewards and encouraging other users to use their ZetaChain, which is I think is a pretty good. So in terms of daily rewards, we have a validator incentives. They are giving out 1 million ZetaChain or Zeta tokens daily. So I think the actual sale pressure is coming from the validators, because they may be selling and taking their profits, as the BTC may have peaked for some time now, and before going up I think it needs to consolidate, and I think they may be taking the profit on the Zeta coin as well, and they may also buy lower. We never know what happens with them. So you have to keep in mind what is happening with the Zeta. So in terms of its token, as you can see, it has a max supply of 2.1 billion, and I have actually added its price, and you can actually ignore that. Okay, so I will just change this so you don't get confused. So this is the price of Zeta if the full if we have a full supply in the circulation, which is 2.1 billion, and if we get if we look at the current market cap, which is around 413 million, and if it actually maintains the same market cap, the price of the Zeta will be $0.2 if once the full supply is in the circulation job, which you have to keep in mind. And as of now, the price is around 1.72, but I think it may see a growth in the future when we have some partnerships and other things going on. That may happen as well. But in terms of circulating supply, which is very low, which is around only 12%, so which you have to be extremely careful with it in the long run as of now. So in terms of its price, I think we may have a good trading opportunity around here. So if we are able to get entry, possibly here, and if it does not hold, I think we can actually enter at these points as well, around 1.49 to 1.45. if not, we can actually enter around 1.39. if that one event does not hold, I think we can also enter around 1.25. so you have to be careful, because these are all the spot trading entries, and if the BTC does go down, I think we will be able to enter here, and I think if the BTC does get stable, we may see a bounce back, and that could be a pretty good trading opportunity for us to get into the market. So in terms of its price, I think we can actually expect $5 if there is a demand, but we never know if there will be a demand. But as of now, the demand for Zeta is decreasing as we looked at the stats, so you have to be careful with this one. So in terms of its going up, I think what we are looking at the breakout. So possibly from this point, I think what we may need a breakout from this point. We may need a breakout from this downtrend before going up. So let's just hope we are able to get the breakout in the near future, but as of now, it's not looking good. Same goes for the BTC, which is also going down, so you have to be careful with this one. So this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.